Couple disclaimers before we get into the video. Obviously, we are not your financial advisor, and any information in this video is for educational purposes only and does not constitute advice. Hey, it's Ryan from the Dividend Investors Club, and this is a 2-minute trade idea where I give you my 2 cents on a stock in 2 minutes. This is a mini series we're starting thanks in part to Correction 2018. A lot of good stocks on sale right now. So this is 10 dividend stocks to buy now. United Parcel Service, or UPS, is our first stock we're going to talk about. And so as you see in this chart, UPS is down 21% just in the last month. There's a couple things to point out here. This big gap down here was earnings. As you can see, it had a huge run up, and what we've seen this so far in this earnings season is that even if earnings are good, if they're not a blowout quarter and the stock's been up, usually it's gotten hit and it's corrected a little bit. So that's what happened there. Earnings were actually okay. It just wasn't a huge blowout quarter. And then what we had last Friday, the additional news came out that Amazon was going to have a competing delivery service on the business side, and so that hurt UPS and it hurt FedEx. What we've seen in the past, though, when Amazon comes out and makes these press releases where they're getting into certain markets, those stocks tend to obviously react. But what we've seen in the past is those stocks tend to come back over time, and I think that's what's going to happen with United Parcel Service. So here's what else I like about this stock. Let's take a look at the profile. And you can see we have a decent dividend rating of 6, but we have high safety, high value. That's what I'm looking for during this pullback. Stocks that have obvious, decent operating trends and high on the safety side, good balance sheets. That's all what drives the safety rating. And then obviously from a value perspective, we're looking for good stocks at good prices. And right now, UPS is right around 106.5, 107. That's at the low end of our buy range. And what you can get right now is a 3.4% dividend yield on this stock. It just raised its dividend 10% last week, and this was actually an estimate, but it does go ex-dividend on 2/16, which is this Friday. So if you get in this week, you'll be able to get that dividend and start collecting income right away. But I do think this is a good place to start buying UPS. Again, we don't buy all of our stock at once. Start nibbling, buy maybe 25-50% of what you eventually want to hold. But I think this is a great price to get on a good stock. Let's take a look at a couple other things that kind of back up what I'm saying. I always like to see stocks that pull back in line with their historical volatility. And you can see that this stock's kind of been a 20%-ish historical volatility, and we're down 21%. So that's a normal pullback for this stock, which gives me comfort that this isn't more than just a normal pullback. So these are the types of areas that I like to buy stocks like this. And then if we scroll down a little bit more, you can see on the valuation side, 2 things I love right here is enterprise value to EBITDA. So that's cash flow. We're trading a 27% discount to the historical average multiple, and then on a dividend yield perspective, we're trading at a 20% premium. So the current dividend yield is a 20% premium to what this stock has historically traded over the last 5 years. This is typically a stock that has a yield under 3%. We're able to get it at 3.4% right now, and this kind of backs up the safety rating. You can kind of see the trends have actually been pretty good in this stock, and so that's why I like this stock. I think it's a good stock at a good price, and that's what we look for. And I think this is a great stock to start buying now. So that's my 2 cents on UPS in 2 minutes. I think we all know that the stock market can be a scary place, especially if you're trying to go at it alone. But you don't have to do it. You don't have to be there alone. At the Dividend Investors Club, it's a community of investors. We're working together to grow and preserve our wealth. So if you like this video, please check us out at dividendinvestorsclub.com. Consider joining the club and joining us. And definitely subscribe to our YouTube channel by clicking the subscribe button below this video. Take care.